Thank you very much, Dick. Can you come down? Fine. I'll repeat. Thank you very much, Dick. Before proceeding any further, I would like to take just a moment to add my welcome to all our guests, particularly those of you who have traveled long distances to be with us today on what we feel is a truly significant occasion. I think the film we have just seen tells a remarkable story. It's not simply the record of a history-making event, or a contemporary piece of art which recognizes an achievement never before accomplished. It will be my pleasure shortly to present this for permanent safekeeping to the Tournament Players Division of the PGA of America. And it's now my great pleasure to present to Lee Trevino, the only man in history ever to win the Canadian Open, the United States Open, and the British Open championships in a single year, Peter Jackson's award of $25,000 in recognition of Lee's Triple Crown achievement.
I almost won this much yesterday. I was just looking at it here, and people were asking me earlier, they said, you know, every time that I get something like this, and I always feel like I owe somebody something. And, you know, I was telling a story a little earlier that when I was a youngster, nobody helped me but the man upstairs. And I would help him, but I don't know his address. So what I do in return is I would like to give some of this back. And we were establishing some scholarship funds for the University of Texas at El Paso, $5,000 that I wanted to give back to set up a scholarship there. But it is a great pleasure of being... It is a pleasure of coming up and looking at this beautiful golf course. I only had the pleasure of playing 3 holes today, but if those 3 holes are any indication of the other 15, I don't know if I want to come back and defend my title or not, because it looks like it's going to be pretty tough. They have a tremendous amount of, a lot of bunkers out there. I think the fairways are going to be quite narrow. The roughs are going to be quite high. And I will have a week's rest to come back and defend my title. But I just want to say that I hope that each and every one of you have got tickets, because I'm sure that there's only going to be so many clubhouse tickets being sold, because you can't get too many people in this clubhouse. I'm not here to promote selling of tickets, but I would appreciate if you'd come back and pull me through. But I just wanted to tell Mr. Ricard and the Peter Jackson people how much I appreciate the work that they do to promote golf tournaments of this caliber, because I believe that if it wasn't for these people that were giving us the things that are giving the tournaments the things that they need to promote golf tournaments, I don't think they would be promoted, and I wouldn't be here now. I think that, like Julie Boris said once, he said he would probably be a bookkeeper in Connecticut, and Arnold Palmer would probably still be in the Coast Guard, and I'd be picking cotton in Texas. Tommy Bull would be nailing, building houses down in New Orleans. But it is a pleasure, and this is one of the reasons that I try to give back as much to the game as I possibly can, because it's just a great pleasure of knowing people from Peter Jackson and people like Mr. Ricard. But it's just a great pleasure of being here, and I appreciate this very, very much. I know that we're on a tight schedule, and I will see you in 4 weeks, and I will be ready to play some golf, believe me. Thank you very much.
That you were able to join us here today to accept this trophy, which is going to be a permanent possession of the PGA.
Mr. Ricard, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Professional Golfers Association of the Tournament Players Division, I'm honored to accept this trophy. My congratulations to its only winner, Lee Trevino, and my best wishes to him so that he may inscribe his name on more than once. To the Peter Jackson people, our congratulations for their magnificent promotion of golf, our game, and it, again, gentlemen, is an honor to accept this on behalf of the PGA.